Let's go to the Northern Cape now, where a 41-year-old man is expected to appear in the Galeshewe Magistrate's Court in Kimberley for allegedly raping his stepdaughter at the weekend. In another case, 3 relatives are appearing in the Kimberley Magistrate's Court for the alleged rape of their 7-year-old relative. Let's get more on the story. We cross to our reporter, Reginald Witbooi. Very good afternoon to you, Reginald. Take us through what's happening now.
A very good afternoon to you, Nzinga. Yes, the alleged incident happened on Saturday, in the early hours of Saturday morning. Now, in a statement, the mother gave the police. She told them that on Saturday morning, the 41-year-old man went to the child, the 17-year-old's room, and he laid next to her. What he then told her is that he bought her takis and that it's now time for her to pay him back. So the 17-year-old first denied what happened, but then later confirmed to the mother, and that's when the mother then reported the case to the police. So the 41-year-old man is expected to be appearing in a short while in the Galeshewe Magistrate's Court. But joining me now is Nozi from the ANC Women's League branch here in Galeshewe. Good afternoon to you, ma'am. Earlier on you were picketing here outside, calling for no bail for the 41-year-old man when he will be appearing in court.
Yes, thank you, and thank you to the viewers as well. As you have correctly stated, that my name is Nosi Tole, the chairperson of the branch of Percival Just Branch. We are here to campaign against all forms of we are here to campaign against the end of violence, against all forms of violence against women, children, and vulnerable groups. So as a branch, we are here as a branch, not as the province or as the region, but at the level of the branch as Percival Just Branch. We say we are against this, and we can no longer tolerate this. As you correctly stated that this thing happened in the early hours of the morning on Saturday. Yesterday, when we went to the mother of the victim, I'm not going to mention the name of the victim for the protection of the girl. The girl, she's still underage, and this thing, according to the mother, she said this thing has been happening since the child was in grade 6, and currently the child is in grade 10, and she is repeating it grade 10. The mother was saying she was wondering why has the child failed grade 10, because she's an intelligent child. This shows that this thing has been, haunting this child, and she was depressed, and this has also destroyed her. And so then the mother said she called the police, and the police came, and the child protection unit as well. They came and they took the child. They interviewed the child. The child said to them that this thing has been happened. The mother was also amazed to hear that this child has been molested for so many years, and she was not even aware, because as you already said, that when the mother went into the room, she came across the man coming out of the room. He was naked, and he asked him, "Why are you naked?" And when she went into the room, she discovered that the child's pants was was at a knee level, and she called the police. So now we came together as a branch and as women. We said, no, we must come and give support to the mother and to this girl, because we also spoke to the girl. We said to her, let us not destroy your mind, destroy you. We are going to be with you, and we are going to support you. Now, we are against gender-based violence, and we are saying we don't know bail against all the perpetrators of rape, murder against women and children and vulnerable groups. We are saying death penalty must be brought back. And even if I can quote Tata Mandela in one of his speeches, he once said, America, after America got its democracy, death sentence was banned, and because the people did not behave, death sentence was brought back. And now, if we in South Africa we also don't behave, death sentence will be brought back. So we are appealing also to our leaders, to government, that Chapter 2 of the Constitution must be reviewed, the Bill of Rights, because we want to know as women, or does that mean women, children and vulnerable groups, don't they have rights? Because the women's rights are, and children's rights and the vulnerable group's rights are human rights. So we are appealing for death penalty. These people, these perpetrators who are raping and murdering the defenseless human beings, especially women, children, and vulnerable groups, these people, they deserve the death penalty. And these women, children, and vulnerable groups, their lives matters as well. So they deserve a right to live. So as members of the branch of Women's League here, we say we are here to campaign. You know, we are campaigning here for the end of violence against women, children, and vulnerable groups. So we say no bail. No bail, and also for these perpetrators, no parole as well. I mean, the parole board must be told before they can give up a rapist or a murderer a parole, they must first get a consent from the community. You understand? So these people, they are living so nicely, comfortably in jail. You know, they are watching TV, they get anytime visitation, you understand? So, I mean, they don't deserve to live like human beings. You know, that's why I was saying, you know, if they can go to prisons of Zimbabwe, there they will see the rats are running around, they are barefoot, they don't have the luxury that we are having in our country. So the Bill of Rights must be reviewed. Chapter 2 of the Constitution must be reviewed, really. So we will be happy. That's all what we are asking for. We are tired.
Okay, you are calling on the death penalty to be brought back and that Chapter 2 of the Bill of Rights should be reviewed, but yes, many other people are of the opinion, what should then happen if it's found that someone was not guilty?
No, it's not going to be just a blank check death penalty. You understand? Investigations before a person will be taken to the gallows, thorough an investigation will be made. And there will be conditions. Hence we are saying gender-based violence, crimes of murder of women and children and vulnerable groups, those crimes, people who are murdering and raping these people, those people, they deserve to hang. They deserve to hang. I'm telling you, my brother, really, because these people are defenseless. The children are defenseless. Why as an adult person, why is he raping a girl? You know, because they are threatening these children by telling them that if you can speak, I'm going to murder you, or I'm going to murder your mother. It's the same thing that happened with this girl. This girl told us that the stepfather told her, if you can speak, I'm going to murder you and I'm going to murder your mother. So now this shows that in many families these things are happening, but because the children are being threatened with murder, hence they cannot speak. Okay. So we want justice. We want to see justice.
Thank you very much. Well, Nzinga, that was Nozi from the ANC Women's League here in Galeshewe, calling on the Bill of Rights to be reviewed, saying that the death penalty should be brought back for rapists and murderers. And we know that this is one case, but at the Kimberley Magistrate Court, there's also another case where my colleague Ulrich Hendricks and Tapelo Khomotswane are attending those proceedings, where the 7-year-old girl was also allegedly raped by a 60-year-old stepfather and other two family members, 29 and 30 years old. So the 41-year-old man will be appearing at this court. And with that said, it's back to you in studio, Nzinga.
Reginald Witbooi giving us an update from Kimberley there.